I think he should make me CEO. I mean, wouldn't that just solve a lot of problems? I mean, I think YouTube's going to be YouTube and not much is really going to change, but it's going to keep growing just because, you know, that's just what it does and because it's owned by Google. But Twitter, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things like you can't predict if, a year from now, an economy is going to be in a recession or booming. And I think Twitter's kind of the same thing. One thing's for certain, a lot of things are going to be rolled out, but who knows,
Just
honestly.
like a couple hours ago, I had a conversation with Elon, and you guys had an exchange of some excellent ideas. So
Yeah.
yeah, I legitimately think it would be awesome if you somehow participate in the future of Twitter,
Yeah, it would be fun.
because there's so much possibility of different ideas. First, in the sort of the content, like dissemination, hosting, and all the different recommendations, like the search and discovery, all the things that YouTube does well.
I think the most exciting thing is he's, willing to move fast. And so I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things that come out of it because he's just moving quick. And a lot of these more mature platforms just take years to do the simplest stuff and they're very bureaucratic. And so I mean, it'll be interesting to see which way it goes when you just kind of take a move quick, break things, whatever type approach to social media. I'm actually pretty curious to see what features he rolls out.
So, what would be your first act as Twitter CEO?
I can't spoil it.
Okay, the medium, the nature of the platform.
I think Twitter will always be closer to TikTok than it is to YouTube. At least in its current form. Like I don't see 20-minute, 1 hour long videos or whatever, even 15-minute videos being watched over there. I see it more as like the short and snappy stuff closer to TikTok.
But at the same time, Twitter is a really good comment section for the internet.
I mean, it's almost weird why doesn't Twitter allow you to embed YouTube videos? Like why does that you should just ask Elon that. Like I don't know if that's a YouTube thing, but when a YouTuber posts a video, why do they have to link to YouTube? Why can't they just embed it on Twitter and you just play it there?
Yeah, but then the two companies would have to agree to integrate each other's content,
I
right?
don't know, but it seems like a win-win. I mean, well, it's more of a win for Twitter because then people don't have to leave the platform. I mean,
Right.
that'd be the easiest
But who
solution.
gets, like, when you watch the ads on a YouTube video that's embedded in a Twitter, who gets the money?
It would still be YouTube, but at least then right now people just post a link and it takes you off Twitter and it just
Yeah,
kills your session time on Twitter.
that's really interesting. But yeah, because the Twitter, whatever the dynamics of the comments, especially once the spam bots are taken care of, Twitter just works. It's really so Reddit is a nice comment section for the internet. It's like slower pace, more deliberate, like
Yeah.
higher effort. Twitter's like this high paced, like ephemeral kind of stream. But there's the upvoting and the downvoting works much better because you can do retweeting, right? Because the social network is much stronger than it is on YouTube. Like the interconnectivity
Yeah, on,
between.
on Reddit, you're going to get the top replies are going to be the most refined ones, whereas Twitter stuff floats to the top that's not super refined. But like you're saying, it's more off the cuff stream of consciousness, which a lot of people prefer because it's a little more personal.
You responded to Elon saying Twitter's unlikely to be able to pay creators more money than YouTube. What do you think that is?
Well, yeah, because I think the tweet I responded to was one where he was saying that they, users will jump over if Twitter could potentially pay more than other platforms. And I was just saying, obviously, because Google has Google AdWords, and I mean that's Google's whole thing. It's putting ads on stuff. They've been doing it better than anyone else in the world for a very long time. It's very unlikely in the next few years that Twitter is going to just magically, or any platform, give a creator the ability to make higher CPMS than on YouTube. It's kind of crazy. Like some creators in December, Q4 because the ad rates are higher because of Christmas and everything. Some creators literally make like $30, $40 per 1,000 views. And that's after YouTube's cut. Like it's almost like hard to think about
Mhm.
like how high the RPMs get. And even then, once you pull out of finance and cars, the high CPM niches, and you move into just normal stuff, it's still just crazy. The sheer volume of creators and the fact that all of them get these multi-dollar CPMs at scale, it's pretty beautiful.